This is Hillbillies in the Bush, and this is going to be a video on the kit that I built onto this SRK. So here's what it looks like before. I'll go ahead and get all this stuff laid out and taken off of this knife and lay it out on the table and give you a rundown of what all we got here. See you in a bit. Okay, as you can see, I've got it all apart now. I didn't take the bank line or tarred trout line, whatever you want to call this, off of here. It's a pain in the butt to get back on. But what I've got here is, of course, it's all held in place with these inner tubes, or pieces of bicycle inner tube. What I've got is a wax-coated cotton pad here that you can tear up and make pretty quick fire, even in wet conditions with it. Got a ferrocerium rod that I keep with it at all times. Got a little saw here that I've actually sharpened different places. It's for making traps and whenever you need a little tiny knife. Spider wire. I use braided spider wire. I don't pack monofilament line, but there is quite a bit of braided spider wire in this. That's what I use for snares, fishing, sutures, whatever we need small tiny line for. Razor blade. I keep a new razor blade in this kit in case you need a real sharp small knife for dressing small game or whatever. I keep some needles. These are kind of small needles, but I think there's 3 needles in that. Hooks. I keep fishing hooks in this one. They're probably small ones, and I don't care if the fish swallows the hook. The smaller the hook, I guess, the way I look at it, the better, because you can catch little tiny creek chubs all the way up to big fish, and if they swallow it, you're going to cut the fish open anyway to eat it, so you can get your hook back. Snares. This here is actually steel leaders, and they make excellent snares. And I keep 4 of those in this kit for snaring small game and stuff. I keep a length of tarred trout line, or bank line they call it, whatever you want to call it. This piece right here is actually made for a bow drill that I can pull off real quick. It stays usually on the outside, tucked underneath a rubber band here, so that I can pull it off if something should happen to my ferrocerium rod, which is not going to happen. It's tucked inside pretty safely. Paracord or 550 cord. I keep a couple chunks of it wrapped around the sheath, just to have extra cordage. Cordage in the wilderness is a pretty important thing because it does take some time to make cordage. Duct tape. 2 different kinds here. Of course, you got your Tactical black Gorilla tape. Actually, is what this is. It's really good duct tape. And pink. Now, before you guys laugh at my pretty pink duct tape here, what this is for, this is underneath the black tape, so you'll never see it, and all these orange tapes, you'll never see those on this knife either. It's all concealed underneath all that stuff. What I use this pink tape for is, if you guys ever set any snares, if you're in your own area, you can generally relocate your snares pretty easily, but if you're in a different area, you might want some marker tape to strip a little piece of this off and put it around a tree limb right above where your snare's at. But that way you can find it pretty easily. It's pretty important to have some kind of marking device for your snares, because you don't want to leave them set. If you leave the area, you want to collect them all up, take them with you. But being able to find that snare, if you're in an area you're not familiar with, is pretty important. But that right there is the kit that I put together. It's what I feel is a pretty complete kit for a small package on a sheath. I do have a sharpening stone that I have on this, but I had it off doing something. It just hasn't gotten put back on there. But I can sharpen this knife with a rock if I had to. But the sharpening stone will go back on this sheath when I put it all back together. But I hope you found this interesting. Leave some comments if you'd like. this is pretty much what I put together, and it's tried and proven. I mean, all this stuff, you know, is pretty basic. Duct tape, I mean, everybody loves duct tape. You got to have duct tape. Very good stuff to have. But so hope you liked it, and leave some comments if you want. And thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.